All right. Hello there. We are at Knott's for Scary Farm. This time that we're going to be checking out the buffet. We've had a lot of questions. Every year we get a lot of questions about the buffet, the food choice, the monsters, the locations, all of that. So this is our time. We usually try to do it opening weekend to do a quick look at the buffet and talk about what it is for the year, options, things like that. So starting out, we are here in the park at Spurs, which is where we will start out, and what we're going to be showing you. So there are 3 different dining locations for the buffet. There is the 9th floor of the hotel. There is also, and that's what comes with, like, you can buy it separately, but it also is what comes with the package if you do like a hotel stay. The buffet at the hotel, 9th floor, all decked out, cool decorations, but you are at the hotel. So you do have a little bit of a walk in security when it's time to make your way over to the park. The other option, it's same check-in point, but both of them are over behind Mrs. Knott's Chicken Dinner Restaurant. And there they have the Chicken Dinner Restaurant location, and then also Spurs, which walks you inside the park. So they normally try to get people to kind of start sitting around 5 o'clock. I should say before 5 o'clock, even 4:30, to do the Chicken Dinner Restaurant location. We have always preferred Spurs by a lot, like a lot, because we like that you're in the park, you're done with security, and all there is to relax. So our recommendation with the buffet always is the 5 o'clock slot in Spurs. And I don't want to say no exceptions. I mean, we've come a little bit later. We've done the hotel one, but for us, we just like the idea of getting all checked in. So like as of now, we have until 6:30 that the gates will open to start doing some of the early mazes, and we're done with security. All we have to do now is kind of hang out with the monsters, talk, eat, and relax. And so we did the check-in then. We made our way over here. Now, in terms of pricing, it did go up a little bit this year. So if you've not bought a buffet yet, be aware of that. I think it went about $5 each. 2 for this year for us is $97. So it's gone up a little bit, but you do get a huge advantage with a half hour early into the mazes. That is worth more than probably the food itself in terms of the overall value of it. And those mazes that will open up at 6:30 are the ones located down there. Yeah, agreed. Totally worth it. So Bloodline particularly is a very popular one this year, the brand new maze. That is down there. You get access to that, as well as Waxworks, Depths, and Dark Entities. So ideally, you're able to do a few of those, maybe even all of them on a really lucky day, and then make your way over here before the crowds come in. And then 7 o'clock comes, the crowds all roll in this way, and you make your way down to the Grimoire and Origins and all of those other mazes. So we love that. It has helped us a lot over the years to be very successful in navigating the park with friends, family members, etc. So tonight, we are here with my mom, doing this also. It's Carmel, myself, and my mom, and we're taking it all on, and it's nice to know that we're already checked into security and we are in the park and we don't have to worry about anything except having a good time at this point. So I'm bring in just the setup and what is on the menu this year. Once we get past everybody here, this is where you check in and everybody gets a sticker. And that's how they identify who is allowed to be in the park. And so in here, the dining room, you can see monsters lurking in there. This is a great place to interact with monsters, take photos with them. Whereas out in the park, they're not really allowed to interact in the same way. Here, they are all about humor and messing with you and taking photos. So you can see, we'll start on the dessert side here, pumpkin pie, boysenberry pie. We've got Scary Farm cookies, conchas, macarons, cheesecake with a little bit of boysenberry in it, some chocolate cheesecake as well. And then this has been my favorite for as long as I remember Scary Farm. I don't remember a time they didn't have this chocolate cake, but it is a favorite. In terms of the main course here, obviously we've got our shrimp over here. We've got a butternut squash soup, some biscuits, deviled eggs, and corn, mashed potatoes. They added marinara and mozzarella sticks this year. That is a new one. The pumpkin, like succotash, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, of course, pasta salads, regular salads, cauliflower, buffalo wings, bread. Over here at the carving station, they've got Italian sausage, sauce peppers, and then beef sirloin there. Yeah, I'll come back by. Artichoke dip, hummus, salsa, chips, all part of the package here. So lots of food options here. I missed at the end the bao bones there. And both sides are the same. So if you come over here, theoretically the food is the same at both locations, whether you go here or Mrs. Knott's. In our history, the hotel's been a little bit different on the offerings, but we have not gone in, I think, since 2019. So obviously not during the pandemic, and then we took last year off from it. So there's monsters lurking. They've got the refill stations there, so you get your own drinks. That's also another difference with Mrs. Knott's, whereas there you have a server that serves up the food. Here you can just grab your own drinks. And then there's another room back here for extended seating. Yes, they do have actors at the hotel as well. So you definitely get the actors in any of the locations. So this is an extra room. This is behind the Ghost Town Grill, and they actually even use some of the Ghost Town Grill over there for seating. But everybody exits the same spot, so it's not like this gives any advantage. And we came Friday. This was where we sat. But again, it's nice having that. You also get the refillable cup. I should say that. You get the cup, so you get free drinks throughout the night, which is very nice. And then for us, it's like we hang out, enjoy, interact with monsters, take lots of photos, and then at 6 we wrap up and make our way over to the door outside, or I should say the gate outside, where you access bloodlines. There's Virus giving her a hard time about not eating. Yeah, so we watch the clock right around 6. It's like, okay, everybody go use the restroom, get one last refill if you want, and then head back out. And we meet our group out here at the gate. And get prepared for rope drop or gate open, but whatever we want to call it. But we head down there, go in, do the mazes. Bloodline, our top priority this year. It gets the most backed up. That would be what we'd suggest. And then from there, Waxwork Steps and Dark Entities in that order. Ideally coming back here by 7 to see the opening moment. The opening moment occurs, they put the rope up first. We're not at that point of the night yet, but they're putting the rope up right now. And then the rope will come down. The monsters unleash. We make that left, go straight to the Grimoire, from Grimoire to Origins, from Origins to Mesmer, to Dark Ride, to Pumpkin Eater. And that's all the mazes for the night. So that's kind of our strategy for this year. So if anybody was interested in that side, kind of how we're trying to do the mazes without front of the line. Obviously, if you can get Fright Lane and do front of the line, that is always like ideal and awesome. But what normally happens for us is we go a number of nights, like tonight with my mom, or in a couple weeks with my coworkers and stuff. And when we're going, we don't have any advantage with Fright Lane. So we're just trying to kind of hustle around and keep the back half of the night then for scare zones and shows and all of that. So hopefully you enjoyed this quick look at the buffet. We know we get a lot of questions about the menu and what's there and all that. So we wanted to do a quick kind of look at what it has to offer. I'm going to head in and grab some food before we head back out into the fog and check out all of the mazes. Thank you so much. Cheers and good vibes to you as well. Until next time, we'll see you in line somewhere.